Yo, what's up, guys? Everyone, today, man, we're talking about the New England Patriots who went ahead and won today, 26-23. I'm currently recording this video mad late. Actually, it's literally 2 a.m. Like, you can see that. It's literally 2 a.m. as I'm recording this video. Merry Christmas, like I said. Spend the time with the fam. We usually do stuff on, not Thanksgiving Eve, but Christmas Eve, and I had watched Home Alone, got the presents and got this and that. Was watching some Patriots football, was repping the Patriots, of course, when I was out. Of course, every Sunday or every game day the Patriots play, gotta wear this jersey right here. Super Bowl champions, yes sir. And we also had the sweats, the Pat sweats, and of course the Pats case. But that's besides the point. Even though the Pats do absolutely reek, they had a nice win today over the Broncos. They almost choked the game away. Christian Barmore is a stud. Nice plays as well from Jelani Tavai. Bailey Zappi, we got to clap it up for him. He played a really good game. Zeke had the early touchdown. We also have to shout out Mac Wilson, almost had a pick. Had a nice play as well in the second half of the game. We have to also shout out Jelani Tavai. Like I said, he ended up not recovering the football, but punching the football out to get the fumble. Recovered. Demario Douglas made some nice plays. Bailey Zappi made some nice plays. Devontae Parker made some nice plays. Shout out to him. Of course, when the season's on the line, of course, when the season is not on the line, when the season's over, he goes ahead and starts playing good football. So, hey, I guess we gotta shout out Tyler Allen. Hey, Tyler Allen, I was calling him a bust for the first like damn near the whole entire game because he's a bust. Like, he made a 56-yard field goal, but he's a bust, respectfully. Yeah, I was tweeting about Chad Ryland. I'm like, when he missed the field goal like so bad early in the game, then he missed the PAT. I'm like, yo, this guy's a bust. How you draft a kicker in the 4th round? He's a bust. Tyler Ryland kind of made me eat my words up. He had a 56-yard field goal to win the game. But early in the game, he had a doink on a PAT, I believe. Yeah, he had a doink on a PAT. It sounded, I gotta play this. I don't usually play clips like that on here. I just include them, but I literally have to go to my Twitter to go ahead and do this because Jesus Christ. This literally went like viral on Twitter too. It has like 25k likes from TSV vids. Y'all know what that is. I also showed a Tyler game winning field goal as well for again to the stats. But hey, that man, bro, look how this sounds, dog. Look how this sounds. PAT. Oh my god, that sounds like a bomb. Oh. Dog, that would like blow my eardrums out how hard that was. Jesus Christ. But yeah, this game, like I said, 26-23 double over the Broncos are now set a record of 4-11. The Broncos are 7-8. I think this basically throws that we're out of the running for Caleb Williams and Drake May. Unfortunately, Marvin Harrison Jr. is still up there. I think we could still end up with the 3rd pick, but obviously we want to go for a QB. But I wouldn't mind getting MHJ because he's a fucking stud. I think we could get Jaden Daniels, and I know if we win out, we get like the apparently the 9th pick, but I don't think we beat the Bills. We might beat the Jets. We might finish off with a record of 5-11. I mean, respectfully, I would have liked to finish off with a record of 4-11, but not this Broncos. I would have taken this Broncos loss and won against the Jets to continue the streak of owning the fucking Jets because I love doing that. I would have ended off with a record of 4-11. Simple. But now, I mean, the way the Jets are playing right now, it was Zach Wilson going to be the quarterback. It's going to be Trevor Siemian. I don't fucking know. They had a win today against the Commanders, a nice troll win. Yeah, that's a scary game right there that we might also go ahead and end up winning, which for the Patriots streak over the Jets wouldn't be terrible. But at the end of the day, I do want to go ahead and have the highest pick. And this was also the game-winning field goal for Chiron before I get into the stats. My bad if I'm kind of over like it's literally 2 a.m. I'm kind of just trying to rush and get to the point as quick as possible so I can go ahead and edit this video and get my ass to fucking bed because holy. All right, so here it is right here. This is Tyler Ryland on 4th and 1, 23-yard field. I mean, not a 56-yard field goal, 4th and 1, game on the line. But mind you, he missed a 35-yard field goal to go to OT against the Giants. He also missed a field goal earlier this game. He also missed a PAT, and I believe at a point he was 6 for 11 on kicks. Maybe even 6 for 12 with the kick earlier missed today. But this is him on a 56-yard field goal. But mind you, they said he had a quote-unquote big leg. And out of nowhere, he just goes ahead and does this. Let me stop talking and we just click play. Game on the line. Tyler Ryland. The kick is good. Look at the Broncos mascot. You know what the funny part about all of this? Yeah, Sean Payne, hold that L, buddy. Funny part about all of this is I was literally just chilling. Well, I was at home alone on the living room TV at my sister's house, and I was watching Jared Allen. I'm like, let's go. She was talking to me, and she was like, you guys finally won? I'm like, yeah. She's like, what are you guys now, like 4-7? I'm like, nah, we 4-11. She's like, that's tough. Apparently, this field goal didn't end after 0-0. So literally, after Chad Riley became the field goal, I clicked off the YouTube TV and I'm like, let's go. I mean, not let's go, because I kind of want the pick to win, because I kind of want a higher pick, so win really doesn't do too much for me. But I guess Chad Riley made it. I closed out of the YouTube TV. Apparently there was still a play left where a Hail Mary was thrown by Russell Wilson. I just didn't even see that. Like, I was like like we was going through the motion, we was taking picks, we was doing this, we was doing that. Like, I kind of was busy. So after the game was over, I'm like, oh, let me go ahead and spend the time with the fam. Bro, I don't know that they had a Hail Mary, but outside of that, let's go ahead and get to the stats, and let's get ahead and get into that. Bailey Zappi, I'm going to clap it up for him. Bailey Zappi, man. Not high in him, but he definitely impressed me today. The last 2 weeks, he's been god-awful in the second half. Today in the second half, he wasn't bad. No picks, no turnovers for Bailey Zappi. What happened to the game I love? No picks. Oh my God, we actually didn't have a single turnover today, or did we almost? I know we did have a turnover. Zappi had a turnover, bro. Before I even turned the game on, I literally tweeted it out. Bailey Zappi already fumbled. It was like kind of like the tuck rule, if you know, you know. So he goes ahead and tries to throw the ball, but he gets hit before, and it was a fumble around the goal line, and then we stand the Broncos on 4th and goal like we did the week prior. Not the week prior, but 2 weeks prior against the Steelers, but we stood them on 4th down. The Patriots defense is legit. I don't know why though. I feel like their CT kind of flares up in the clutch. Like, remember last year, in the last 2 weeks against the Steelers, they almost shut themselves and lost that game by allowing Mr. Trubisky to get in the field goal range. But I don't know what the fuck happened. Before that, they scored a touchdown, and then today they get Johnson gets the touchdown, get a 2-point conversion. Prior to that, got another touchdown, another conversion as well. It was a 23-23 game. Like, I don't know what it is with the defense. I don't know, kind of like CT kind of flaring up. Joking, by the way. Though I'm joking, by the way. But I don't know what it is. The defense of the clutch just isn't all the way there. We saw that last year as well. Remember that game against the Raiders, where Jacoby Myers threw that Jacoby Myers threw that lateral, and Chandler Jones absolutely bitched Mac Jones, and now Chandler Jones is literally like in a mental asylum or some shit right now. Yeah, I remember that play was a play where I forgot who caught the ball for the Raiders, and what's it called? I believe it was Marcus Jones, the Patriots all-pro kick return and punt returner last year, was playing cornerback because that is his main position, and he got beat on a 4th down play. And from then on out, I've been kind of looking at like the Patriots defense in the clutch really isn't doing its thing. But that's not the point. Bailey Zappi today, 25-33, 256 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ezekiel Elliott said he didn't really run the ball too well, which I really was surprised by, as the Broncos had the worst rush defense in the NFL. And I've definitely been putting a lot of money against running backs that are actually good against the Broncos. I was looking at Zeke, I was doing my lab work yesterday. I'm like, respectfully to Zeke, yeah, I'm not trusting you with my money in the line. And hey, I kind of went crazy today. So Zeke today, 12 carries, 27 yards, but his game was on the receiving game, which he's been like really good receiving wise out to him. Kevin Harris came out of nowhere. I honestly don't really remember too many of these snaps from Kevin Harris. I mean, I know he had a spur where he had like 2 or 3 carries in a row, but again, I was like kind of like in and out, had an ear pod in, but I was also just watching a movie, and I was also chilling with the fam, was eating dinner, was doing this, was doing that. Hey, it's Christmas Eve. We was doing our thing. We was doing our Thug Dizzle. But what's it called? Tyquan Thornton today, 1 carry today for 9 yards. Kevin Harris, 7 for 21. Tyquan hit a nice little end around play, showing his speed off. I want to see him more utilized in the offensive pass catching game, but he's still showing his speed off. But at the point so far, I believe he was a 2nd round pick, so he has been a bust. And so has Chad Riley. I'm being blunt here just because I like these players. I think they have potential, but we just need to see it right now. I'm done with being the Mr. Nice Guy. I'm calling it how it is from then on out. And yeah, Demario Douglas, pop, man. What more can you say about him? I'm really hope we can get a wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2 to pair with Pop Douglas to either make him wide receiver 3 or wide receiver 4, so we don't have to rely so much on him. But Pop Douglas, man, Pop Douglas, Christian Gonzalez, Marte Mapu today. Oh, Bill Belichick with his draft class might be cooking. Might be cooking. Keon White, I feel like early on he was doing this thing. I just don't hear the name Keon White on the field. So I don't know if he's like in. I don't know anything like that. Again, I don't know, but he's at his moments. Pablo aka Demar Douglas, 5 catches today for 74 yards. Devontae Parker had a clutch catch as well on Pat Surtain. Hey, let Devontae Parker cook. Hey, I ain't hating. 4 catches today for 65 yards for Devontae Parker. Zeke, 9 receptions today for 33 yards and a touchdown right here.
Zappy to Zeke. Leaps and scores. Ezekiel Elliott puts the Patriots on top.
2 catches today for 33 yards for Jalen Reagor. Had a nice catch in the first half. Pharaoh Brown, the block demon, 2 catches today for Pharaoh Brown for 25 yards. Mike Gesicki finally back with Hunter Henry, unfortunately not playing today. I believe also was out today was Juju Smith-Schuster, obviously Kendrick Bourne, obviously Ramondre Stevens. Somebody had to step up. Shout out to Gesicki for getting that TD. 2 catches today for 15 yards and a touchdown right here for Mike Gesicki.
Zappy steps up, flings to the end zone. Touchdown, Mike Gesicki.
Tyquan Thornton had 1 catch today for 11 yards. Still want to see a lot more of him again. He was a 2nd round pick. We definitely deserve to see a lot more out of him, especially when Juju Smith-Schuster is out, when Kendrick Bourne is out, when Ramondre Stevenson's out. Like, we need to see more out of Tyquan Thornton. But shout out to Christian Barmore, a emerging star in this league. Remember last year, the second half, it was Josh Uche. He was the emerging star for the Patriots. And then I feel like this season we haven't really gotten that same Josh Uche. We need to get a sack. Shout out to Josh Uche. I'm kind of talking my shit, but he got a sack today. Pause. Super pause. Major pause. We got a sack today. But shout out to that man, number 90. Bama's finest. Christian Barmore. Emerging star in this league. Potential future All-Pro? I don't know. He's looking really good, especially since week 6. And look at the stat sheet. I saw the stat sheet. Hey, let him cook. Let him cook. Shout out to I believe it is. What is it? It is. Give me 1 sec. I don't want to botch the last name. Shout out to Taylor Kyle. I was actually following him on Twitter. He's a W Patriots reporter, so shout out to him. But I saw he had like a nice little stat sheet talking about Baltimore since week 6. He's been literally fucking phenomenal. Shout out to him. Mac Wilson, let him cook. He almost had a pick. Also a sack today. Shout out to that guy, Mac Wilson. Also sack today from like I mentioned earlier. A really nice what's it called? Forced fumble by Tavai. Sean Wade almost had a pick. Jalen Mills made a nice tackle. I vividly remember that. Mouse Bryant made a couple of nice plays in the secondary. Marte Mapu had a nice play. Jonathan Jones got injured. I'm not sure if he came back into the game. But yeah, Russell Wilson today, 25 of 37, 238 yards and 2 touchdowns. Running game today, the Patriots defense is one of the best against the run. Jaleel McLaughlin today, 6 carries for 37 yards. Javonte Williams, 11 carries for 24 yards and a touchdown. Russell Wilson, 4 for 20. Samaje Perine, 1 for 2. And receiving wise today, I mean, we really kept them boys a lot. Unfortunately, Cortland Sutton did get injured and did end up missing a good chunk of the game. Marvin Mims today was really good in the kick return and punt return game. You know, he's like an all-pro level at both of those. He is very, very scary. He had a nice like 50-yard return. He almost took it back to the house in the beginning, right in the first quarter. Marvin Mims today, receiving wise, 3 catches today for 63 yards. Brandon Johnson, 3 for 47 and a touchdown. He was the one that caught the touchdown to tie the game up. Not to tie the game up, but the one to lead up to tie the game up of the 2-point conversion. Jerry Jeudy should have been a future Patriot, but unfortunately still in the Broncos. He had that connection with Mac Jones, and now Mac Jones is like, I don't even see Mac Jones on the fucking field anymore. I mean, on the field, on the sidelines anymore. I don't know what's going on with Mac Jones, but let him cook, I guess. Jerry Jeudy today, 3 catches today for 44 yards. Jaleel McLaughlin, 4 for 30. Lucas Crew, I'm not sure who it is. I guess that's their backup tight end. He had a touchdown as well. I believe that was the one to set up the eventual driver, they end up tying the game with a 2-point conversion. Samaje Perine today 4 for 27, and Michael Burton 1 for 4. And Javonte Williams 3 receptions today for -5 yards. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with him. Also, I got to mention the Patriots special teams. I don't know why I didn't just go ahead and go over that. Tyrell Allen ended up making 2 of his 3 field goals, including missing the one with the doink, and the one earlier where he missed like a 40-yarder, like wide right. 2 for 3 today. He made a 56-yard field goal. Miles Bryant today punt return. I still don't know why DeMario Douglas, maybe because he's still coming back from that concussion, but he should be on punt return kick return. If not, Tyquan Thornton as well. Even though he's a little bit injury prone, those are speed guys. You want speed guys on those punt return kick returns, and not Miles Bryant and Jalen Reagor, people like that. So I don't know what's going on. But yeah, Miles Bryant today 5 returns for 28 yards, 5.6 yards per return. Like, he made some nice plays defensively, but respectfully, like, he's not really a speed guy to be on. And like, when do we see corners on that? Like, I don't know, but I guess I'm just yapping at this point. Bryce Barron today, 7 punts, 319 yards, 45.6 yards per punt, and 3 inside of the 20. Let's look at the Broncos. Defensively, they got a sack today from Jonathan Cooper, a sack today from DJ Jones. Also, a couple of guys I want to shout out as well on this defense. Yeah, they did end up putting Ronnie Perkins, former Patriot. I believe he was a very, very recent Patriot, actually. So got some extra motivation. Marvin Mims today, punt return game was really good. He had a nice like 50-yard punt return today for him. Kick returning wise, 2 for 28 for 14. Chris Manhurst sounds familiar. 1 return today for 1 yard. And then punt return, Marvin Mims 3 for 59, 19.7 yards per punt. Will Lutz misses only field goal right before half after Tyrell Allen missed his field goal. And Riley Dixon, their punter, punted the ball 7 times for 301 yards, 43 yards per punt, and 2 inside of the 20. And let's go ahead and look at the stats. The Patriots right now, they ended up having more yards than the Broncos, 289 to the 276. Passing yards, we had more, 230 to the 193. Rushing yards, they had more, 83 to our 59. Yards per play, they had 4.2 to our 5.2. They had 19 first downs to our 12. We were 3 for 13 on third down. They were 4 for 13. They were 1 for 2 on fourth down. We were 0 for 0. They ran 65 plays to our 56. We allowed 2 sacks. They allowed 5. We both punted the ball 7 times. They had 2 penalties today for 25 yards. We had 3 for 25. They lost 2 fumbles and we lost 1. And we both didn't throw a pick. Time possession, the Broncos edged us out 31 minutes and 18 seconds to our 28 minutes and 42 seconds. Patriots now setting a record of 4-11, and the Broncos are setting a record of 7-8. This was a must-win game for them to get in the playoffs. I mean, they could win out and win the next 2 games and potentially go in if the Steelers just troll. I mean, they did end up winning last game against the Colts. I wasn't at the Colts. It was against the. What was it? One of those teams? It might have been the Colts. Nah, it wasn't the Colts. The Colts played the Falcons today. What did the Steelers just beat? Mason Rudolph. Oh, it was the Bengals. He ended Jake Browning's insanity run. Shout out to the Jake. My bad to the Jake Browning fans out there if you guys exist. The Patriots play the Bills and the Jets next. I don't see them beating the Bills. The Bills are red hot. They just barely beat the Chargers Saturday, but hey, I guess some troll games happen. So yeah. I don't see he's beating the Bills. We know we already beat them this season as well. So that's our 1 Bills win for the season that you want to go ahead and have at the very least. You know, Josh Allen turns into fucking greatest quarterback of all time as soon as he plays the Patriots. And now we go up against the Jets to end off the season in Foxborough to continue the streak of beating the Jets for, I believe this would be the 16th time in a row Patriots winning streak versus Jets. I don't know what it's at this point. Is it 16 games? Yeah, we have 15 straight wins over them, so yeah. And let me go ahead and look at Tankathon right before I end this off to show you guys where the Patriots pick is, because the Patriots actually went down today, but today's win against the what's it called? Who we just beat? The fucking dog. Dude, it's 2 a.m. I'm literally drawing a blank right now. Holy shit. The fucking Broncos. This is why I don't upload videos this late. Holy shit. All right, so right now the Bears pick goes to, right now the Panthers pick goes to the Bears for the number one overall pick. I think they'll stand right there. The Cardinals lost tonight in the game to the Bears, and they have the second pick out of regular 3-12. The Panthers are 2-13 after a brutal loss today to the Packers. Shout out to Bryce Young fan club. We here. I am pushing that Bryce Young agenda. It was my number 2 quarterback after CJ Stroud. I watched one game of CJ Stroud against Georgia when he was at OSU and knew he was that guy. And I had Bryce Young at number 2, and Bryce Young had the best game of his NFL career today. So shout out to Bryce Young fan club. We here. The Cardinals at 3-12 with the second pick right now. The Commanders lost today with a record of 4-11. I don't know if they're gonna go quarterback. I don't know if they really gave up on Sam Howell, but they lost today to the Jets in a game where they almost came back. And they came back, had the lead, and they lost it. Pats are 4th right now with a record of 4-11. The Titans are 5-7 with a record of. The Titans are 5th with a record of 5-10. Chargers are 6th with a record of 5-10 without Herbert for the rest of the season. Giants with a record of 5-9. They're 7th. The Bears with a win today. They're 6-9. They might be trying to get the playoffs with a record of 8-9 if they can win out. I don't fucking know if they can. They're 6-9 with the 8th pick right now. The Jets are 6-9 with the 9th pick, and the Raiders are 6-8 with the 10th pick as of right now. But it goes by, I believe, the lowest strength of schedule, so the Patriots potentially can still get that number 3 pick, but they do have the lower strength of. They do have a slightly higher strength of schedule going up against the Commanders if they ended up winning. Even though the Commanders did beat the Patriots this year, I believe it goes by the lower strength of schedule. So that does mean that the Patriots do go up against the Bills, who have a pretty decent strength of schedule, and they do end up going against the Jets, who have a mid strength of schedule. So yeah, strength of schedule using all 17 opponents. So, hey, let's hope we can get that top 3 pick. If not, Jaden Daniels. I have a video. I should have a photo of future Patriot Jaden Daniels. When I saw that Sappy in the Patriots office was cooking, and when he had that punt return for a touchdown. I forgot to mention that. Shout out to that. I was just trying to frame up the video. But yeah, Jaden Daniels, future Patriot. We here. But yeah, before I end off, let me just go ahead and show this real quick. And yeah, so we literally scored a touchdown right before this. Tyrell Allen kicks the ball off, and look what the Broncos do on this drive, dog. So we go ahead and give it to Marvin Mims. Marvin Mims, nobody near him. Look at this hit. Look at Marte Mapu. Look who recovers it. Cody Davis, baby. Yes, sir. Shout out to that boy Rich Eisen on the call. Yes, sir. Look at Marte Mapu, man. So inspirational. He got a pick last week, and he goes ahead and jars out that fumble with Mims. Literally just fumbled with nobody really even that close to him. But Patriots win. Less than their draft pick. At the end of the day, I did kind of find myself kind of rooting against the Patriots at the end, just because I was like, we this top 3 pick, but we won this game, and I'm not complaining, but at the end of the day, we need this win for Bill Belichick. But he needs to stay. The defense is still legit. Without Gonzo, without Judon, defense is still legit. Belichick needs to stay. One thing is, as the GM, you might need to get him out of there. I trust Bill with my heart on defense. On offense, though, it's like he's just not using his brain for offense. I don't know what it is. I mean, drafted a kicker in the 4th round. Yeah, he just hit a game in a field goal, but outside of that, he's been fucking atrocious, okay? But Pats win. Draft pick goes from what, 2 or 3 to 4. Wherever he's second, could be had his lower or higher or lower strength of schedule compared to the Cardinals. They end up losing today against the Bears. But yeah, but that's beside the point. The Pats go from 2 to 4. Hopefully they can get back into that top 3, maybe even top 2 if they lose out. But they have the inevitable win against the Jets, which I'm not gonna complain about, I guess, even though we would be 5-11. But Jaden Daniels, future Patriot, we here, Pats Nation. Other than that, yo, also are really good to get a win today too. We've gotten 2 wins in the last few weeks. That's been good. We got the win against the Steelers. We got a win against Mike Tomlin. We got a win against the Bills. We got a win against Josh Allen. We got a win against the Steelers. We got a win against Mike Tomlin. We got a win against the Jets and Robert Saleh. And we got a win tonight against Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos. So we're just knocked them out the place. We may be playing spoilers later than I don't know. But yeah, I'm going. The video is literally 2:24 a.m. I gotta get the video. I gotta edit this video. I gotta go to fucking bed because holy shit, it is mad late. Like I said, Merry Christmas to all y'all out there. Let's go, Pats. Let's get this top 3 or maybe even 4 pick. Let's get MHA. Let's hopefully get Jaden Daniels. If we can get a higher pick, Drake May, Caleb Williams, we here. Joe Alt, shout out to you, but I don't want to draft an O-lineman. Like, respect. We need an O-lineman bad, but I'm yapping at this point. Like I said, I didn't go through this whole entire season for Patriots to be this ass and be this fucking awful in this laughing stock of the NFL up until recently to draft the O-lineman, respectfully. Like, I want a franchise quarterback, franchise wide receiver, not a franchise fucking O-lineman, respectfully, of course. O-linemen are very important. We need O-linemen, but respectfully, no. Other than that, yo, that is it. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Your boy John. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.